Hi, I'm Katie Padiak, and this is Montessori Monday. Each week, I come at you with a little bit of info about a Montessori concept and break it down so you can understand how best to support your child and know a little bit more about what it means. This week, we're talking about concentration. Concentration exists outside of Montessori, obviously, but it serves such an important purpose in the Montessori classroom and a Montessori home. So let's break it down a little bit. Concentration, you've probably seen your child drawn towards something, take it off a shelf or out of a bin and focus on it for what seems like a really long time, especially for their age. And this means that that child was called to find that toy or that material that they are working with is exactly what they need right now. So if it's happened in your home, kudos to you. That's really important. You were able to provide something that your child really needed. So Maria Montessori, she talked a lot about concentration in children, and she talked about how there are motives for activities. So the child is drawn to engage with something, with the material. And in those freely chosen activities, the child is more likely to sit with a concentrated attention for a long period of time. And in that time, that concentration is really the child mastering the skill, whatever that skill is that's being isolated in that toy or activity, and they want to practice and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. And so it's almost like they have tunnel vision. There are no other things that they're interested in that moment. When that child is concentrating, it doesn't, the time that they're spending doesn't slow them down. It doesn't fatigue them or tire them out. That a true concentration time really invigorates a child. It gives them more energy and allows them to keep wanting to learn more information. So once a child is able to focus, Maria Montessori says he becomes his own master and can exert control over his world. And that sounds really cool and really powerful. And that's really, what we want to do with Montessori is create an independence for our child to be drawn toward things that are interesting and build their skills independent from us. So one of the things that you can do with your child as they're developing this concentration is get out of the way. And we can do that by removing obstacles that might keep your child from being able to concentrate. So especially a young child, a baby or early toddler, being really aware of the extra noise in your home can help. If you have a TV on, turn the volume off or turn it off so that there's no distraction. Watching and observing how your child responds. If they have distraction, if they're visually distracted, then limit what you have visually. Or if they're auditory distracted, then turn off the radio or music that you have on in the background. So removing obstacles to your child's concentration is one of the biggest things you can do to support that. And then secondly, introducing activities that your child is ready for and skills that they are looking to master. And you can do that best by observing. See what your child is drawn to. If your 6-month-old just wants to pull all the tissues out of the tissue box, either provide them with endless tissues or find a substitute for that type of activity, and that concentration will allow them to practice that skill and build their concentration time. So I hope that this was helpful. Follow me for more tips.